As when they arrive back in Ghana, I doubt even if the boys, some of them will come to Ghana. Most of them, I'm sure, will find their way back to their camping base. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for some of them who came in here and gave off their very all. I feel sorry for Alexander Jiku. I feel sorry for Mohamed Kudus, who came out with his injury to come and play for the Black Stars. I feel sorry for Antoine Semenyo, who also came and has given his all. I feel sorry for the likes of Enes Niama. I feel sorry for all of them because these boys came in, even Majida Shimeru, and they gave their very all to ensure the team will thrive and do well. I feel sorry for these boys. They've done their very best and bid to ensure Ghana will progress. But unfortunately, you have a terrible coach, a useless coach, who does not know what he's about clearly, who all he knows about is negative football. You are up 1-0 at halftime. Who does that? Halftime, and you bring Andre Ayew in the game. For what? In this day and age, we have seen you try this Andre Ayew thing in some of our games in recent times, and it's almost always backfired. Whenever he's brought on, he adds little to our team because it's not his fault. He has served and has served very, very well. It is now beyond him. 1-0, you bring on Andre Ayew at halftime. There was no injury to Joseph Pencil, who was one of our key men and even got a penalty. Yeah. So what was the point really bringing on Andre Ayew at that time when you did? And he came on board, added nothing to our attack. The team pushed on. Fortunately, Kudus won the penalty again. It was 2-0. You were cruising 2-0 against Mozambique. What was the right thing to do as a coach? Just manage the game. Ensure that you don't concede corner kicks, silly freaks around your penalty area. Manage the game. But you see, sometimes I don't want to say a lot of things because I'm very angry.
Say it.
I'm angry.
Say it
and
all.
I'm careful to speak on radio because I don't want to say things I'm not supposed to say.
Say it all.
But clearly, we have lost out again because of, one, terrible coaching situation with our Black Stars team. This is our Black Stars for the past year or so. It has been our Black Stars. Right from the onset before the AFCON, some of us said that indeed this coach, Chris Hughton, will supersede another AFCON fiasco with his approach to our games, with the approach he has for our football. We were only going to go to the AFCON again with another fiasco. Those words of the coach of CAR always play in my mind in Kumasi when he said, if this is how, with all the stars you have in your team will play their football, then expect another disaster at the Nations Cup because your team will play even worse than it did in Cameroon. That was the CR coach's words. Because his team, as poor as they were good enough to hold the Black Stars in Kumasi until late on, when the Black Stars managed to get a late winner against CAR. Even that, there were possible calls for a foul in the build-up to the goal that was scored. It's the reason why the coach was so livid and angry he made those comments against our Black Stars.
And it was true.
Absolutely. And you see, again, we have gone to an AFCON again, and we haven't learned anything. A coach in the caliber of Chris Hughton, you've been in the EPO for several years. You are 2-0 up. And you watch on and allow your team to concede late on and end up losing in this terrible manner and way. I just can't believe what we have seen today. 2-0, 80 minutes plus against Mozambique. You are qualifying with a win, simple win. 2-0 against Mozambique. And your boys have managed, led by the experienced boys you were relying on, ahead of the youngsters who you were told before the tournament to use. But you felt the old boys were the ones who were going to deliver the cup for you. You brought Andre Ayew on. You see what he's done to the team? He came on, added nothing at all. And only ended up conceding a penalty against Ghana. Then Richard Ofori in goal. Made several mistakes in the entire 90 minutes. Could not even punch a simple ball in his area. Ball is going out for a goal kick for Ghana. From nowhere, it goes there and touches the ball for a corner kick. It's as though they are possessed. It's as though they are possessed or they were possessed.
I don't know.
It's my goodness.
We've had calls. We've said.
My goodness. Let's end the program and go. I mean, it's just. Let's end it. Let's end it. I mean, let's end it. Tomorrow, I'm sure maybe tomorrow we will be full enough to be able to now do some analysis, because this one,
this was the best team. This was the best team we had. This was our best team for a very long time. And look at what we did. Now the job was done for us. We didn't play well against Cape Verde. We didn't play well against Egypt. We played well against Egypt. All we needed to do was what?
Hold on to our lead. We blew it.
We blew it. Against Cape Verde, let's get a draw. First game, let's get a draw. We considered a goal in the 90th minute plus additional time. Look at today. What is this? And these are players that are playing outside Ghana. These are players that are supposed to play on the highest level of football against the players of Mozambique. Go and check. Some of the Mozambique players don't have clubs. Some of the Mozambique players don't have clubs. They are not tied to any club. They are playing local leagues, training on their own. And they've come to a tournament, and it is just sad that look at the crop of players that we've assembled. And our coach can't think. A coach that...
coach.
A coach, we say, who has coached probably Spurs, who has coached Norwich City, coach Brighton. We went in for him. We spoke against this coach. Now, same way. We have seen it.
Useless coach.
We have seen it.
Like I said, I'm only sad for a few of the players who came out for this. Majid, I'm sorry. Kudus, I am sorry. Semenyo, sorry, I'm sorry. And Jiku, I am sorry. But for the others, Richard Ofori, Dede Ayew, and all those boys.
What is it with Jordan and Dede Ayew? What is it? We need to get to know. They need to tell us. They need to tell us what it is with them.
Useless players.
We need to understand. Because I don't get that substitution. Why Dede Ayew was brought onto that pitch? What was he coming to do? What was the plan? What was the style of play? Because we actually needed someone who could beat and score more goals. And now we have seen, and we concede a goal. We bring a goalkeeper to a tournament who has not had a minute in his club. And
are we serious? In every game.
Are we serious? Are we serious? Are we serious as a country? Are we serious as a country? We bring a goalkeeper. We have a lot of goalkeepers all around the world. We have a lot of goalkeepers all around the world, and we bring a goalkeeper who has not featured for his club this season, and we start him. We start him ahead of goalkeepers who have been doing well. Are you going to encourage goalkeepers who are doing well? And now we are coming back home after all that money. Thank God, at least the 30,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's been saved.
But trust me, you even know, can we be accountable for that 30,000 that's been saved?
Well, I mean, Jones, let's get ourselves going.
And it's just sad. It's just sad. You know the funny thing? Egypt drew. They had a draw. They played a draw.
With 3 points.
They played a draw. We just needed to. If we had won, we wouldn't have qualified on destined basis. We wouldn't have qualified on third place basis. We would have qualified as automatically.
Simple win.
And now surprisingly, Egypt qualifies with 3 points and Ghana has 2 points.
Anyway, thank you very much, Jones. I mean, cool your tempers. Thank you very much. It's a wrap. I mean, tomorrow we'll try and do some proper analysis to what we have all witnessed. All I can say that it's been a crazy evening of football, crazy football, and shambles. Our team is clearly in shambles. I think that after this, retired Dede Ayew, he has no business in the Black Stars again. He has no business hanging on and being around the Black Stars. Retire him ASAP. He has no business being around the Black Stars team. Jonah can still be around because he still has energy in him. He can play. Dede Ayew ASAP must be retired from the Black Stars team because, I mean, he has nothing. He adds nothing whatsoever to a Black Stars team. And that's a simple fact that we must accept and let go now. His time is done. He has served and served very, very well. Let him exit. 2 AFCONs as captain. 2 AFCONs as captain. And both have been group stage exits. I mean, what a shame. What a shame. What else? What else? Richard Ofori, like he was saying, has been inactive for all these months, but he preferred over the others who have been active throughout. And look at him, mistakes upon mistakes in goal. Simple punches he cannot do. Simple punches, he can't get it right in goal for the Black Stars.
I mean, some of these balls...
It's elementary. There are some you can easily save without even punching. He's always trying to punch. He's huge, but cannot even punch the ball and punch the ball well. It's done. It's done. I think it's done. I mean, there's no point talking too much over something that is already done. So it's a wrap. Thank you very much.